Hey guys! Alright, who's out there? I'm going to try to reposition this a little bit. So, there we go. That works. Alright, so let's give everybody just a few minutes to hop in here. And I'm sorry if you guys hear those dings and whatnot. I am getting used to... What did I do? Did I mess it up? I'm still trying to get used to this new phone I have, and I don't know how to turn off my messenger thing. So I apologize if you guys hear any dings of messages coming through. So, gonna hang tight here for just a second. I see all kinds of star builders hopping in. Awesome. So, thanks for being here, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Let's give everybody a second to hop on board. This video, this live opportunity is opportunity meeting is meant for those of you who maybe are wanting some more information. Also, just because I know you guys can read things till you're blue in the face, and sometimes it just helps to have somebody just tell it to you, right? So I try to do things in video format and writing in different ways because I know we all kind of have different ways of learning and understanding things. So I see lots of my guides. Hi guys, I see lots of my guides in the comments below here or to the side. I'm not sure how it is set up for you. And they are going to be on hand to answer questions too. So I am going to do a little bit of introduction about the opportunity, you know, where we are as a company, where we're going as a company, all that sort of stuff. And then at the end, we'll open it up for question and answer. If there is a lot of questions, I might miss one or I might not see it or something. So our team is on hand to help answer those questions. So I'm going to give it just a few more minutes here, let a few more people come on in and see what's going on. So I'm so excited that that we are able to do this now. These live videos in the group are just so fun because then I do get to interact with you guys and answer questions on the spot. So I'm really excited to be able to do this. And this is the first time we've done this, so that's exciting too. It's the first time that we're doing this live thing in the interest group. So that's awesome that you guys are going to be able to be a part of it. So if you guys, if you current beauty guides have anybody that was wanting to see this, please go ahead and tag them in the comments if you can. I'm not sure if you can, or just send them a private message and tell them that we're live. I'm not sure how the notifications work for this. So, you know, just let them know that we're going to be going live. And also this is going to be, you know, recorded, so it's going to be in the group here, so everybody can have access to it later. Okay, so I'm going to get started by talking about what LimeLight is. LimeLight is actually a branch of the Alcone store, and that's been in New York for the last 65 plus years. So this makeup store started out as just a small family-owned operation, and they basically just sold professional makeup products to makeup artists. They didn't really sell too much to the public just because the public didn't really understand what exactly it was that they were doing or that they were selling, because it wasn't like the brands that you would find at the drugstore or whatever. It was very professional, top of the line brands. So they have been in the store, you know, since, you know, for 65 plus years, like just forever. And the current co-founders, Michelle Millardy-Gay, is the aunt, and the niece is Madison, and they kind of brainstormed and came up with this idea. Just a little bit of background, how they got to be with Alcone is that their family bought the Alcone store in the 80s, so that's how that all came together. And so Michelle and Madison, you know, they just loved that the makeup artists were sending so much business their way. Not only other makeup artists, but celebrities and customers and just a really nice high-end clientele. So they wanted a way to give back to those makeup artists that were sending them so much business. So they started looking at kind of like a rewards program, and it ended up looking a lot more like direct sales. So And I had a chance to listen to Michelle talk this last week at a regional training in Arizona. And the way she put it was that it was just kind of like, there was never an intention to start a direct sales business, but it just kept going in that direction. So she decided to just give it a try. Let's see if this is going to work. And she kind of didn't know. She kind of didn't know whether it was going to work, whether it wasn't. So the very first beauty guide, Mary Kay, she's also part of their family. Excuse me. She said, you know, she signed up. She was the first beauty guide. And then they just started having makeup artists sign into the program. And that came with the starter kit and all that. So that's kind of how things got started. And it ended up being such a success that they opened it up this last November for the rest of us to hop on board and get a piece of the pie. So that is when I came on board in that first week when they opened it up to all of us. And it has been an absolute incredible company to work with and work for. There were some little hiccups, you know, it's a new company, it was growing, we grew really fast. For the first year, there was they grew from 1 to 400. And that was primarily makeup artists, professional makeup artists that, you know, work in the celebrity industry. They do hair and makeup or makeup for celebrity events like, you know, red carpet events, that sort of thing. And so it was really more makeup artists. So they were up to about 400. And then when they decided to kind of open it up for the rest of us, we grew from 400 to about 1,000 in just a month. So it was a huge, huge burst of growth, and it caused a lot of issues. Our shipping was crazy. When I got in right away. So my kit was here in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But people that signed on just a couple days after me, because we grew so fast, their kits weren't arriving for a month. For a full 30 days, they were not getting their kits. It was crazy. And so, you know, we're just trying to get through all of this. And then shipping to our customers started getting backed up. And then the company said, hey, we don't even have enough room in our warehouse to keep up with you guys. So we had to get a new warehouse. Well, when we moved warehouses, all kinds of stuff was happening. People were getting shipped the wrong orders. You know, they were getting shipped each other's orders. I mean, it was just a hot mess. And a lot of people jumped ship. A lot of people could not handle the incredible stress and craziness. And any of you guys that in here right now that joined back in November, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've had a lot of challenges, a lot of hurdles, but be a part. I'm sorry for all these alerts. I just got a new phone, just to pop this in here. I just got a new phone and I don't know how to shut off all these alerts and stuff, so I apologize for any little beeps or tones that you might hear, because I'm just being alerted of you know, messages coming through, and so I'm just ignoring them. You ignore them too. We'll be good. But anyway, so there was just a lot of challenges, but now we're in our groove. Now the company is flowing a lot smoother. And a couple things about LimeLight by Alcone, a couple things to keep in mind. This company is so classy, so much integrity. The women of this company are just, I mean, they just blow me away. Everybody's here to help each other. I mean, of course, we all want to build our businesses, but it's not about competition here. It's just about building your business, helping out your fellow people, you know, your team members. I can't say ladies so much anymore because we have so many men coming on board now. It's incredible. So we actually have a lot of men in our company now, and that's going to grow. We're getting a men's line this summer, so I think that's going to encourage a lot of guys to jump on board as well. But anyways, so this company is unlike anything that you've probably ever encountered before. I've been a part of a few direct sales companies. I started out with It Works. I got to Double Diamond with them. I was with Unique. I got to Orange Status Presenter with them. I also have been, I kind of dabbled with Thrive a little bit because I was going to try to get something going for my fiance, as well as FG Express and a couple other ones. And I will tell you, this is a professional business because we are really interacting with professional makeup artists. They're in our groups. They show us pictures of their celebrity clientele. And so we're like the real deal. This is not just, you know, we're not just Avon ladies. We're not just makeup sales ladies. We really are consultants, and we really work with our customers one-on-one. And if this is sounding a lot like, whoa, I am not a makeup artist, that's okay too. If you want to learn about makeup, there's always tutorials. I make tutorial videos. The makeup artist, the professional, I actually am technically a professional makeup artist. I've been doing hair and makeup for 18 years. I never got into the whole celebrity thing. I did more like weddings and stuff, but there's a lot of us that make tutorials, step-by-steps, how to use the product. So if you want to get into that, you can. Also, we have a fantastic skincare line, which I'm going to get into in just a minute. So if you're not comfortable with the makeup right off the bat, that's okay. We've got a full line of skincare. Some women really focus on just selling that skincare. And then if the customer wants a makeup or whatever, you know, throw it in there. But the skincare is the main thing that they like to sell. So lots of options. Also with our team, the Star Builders, what was I going to say? Now I totally forgot what I was going to say. And you can get used to that because I do that all the time too. I was going to say something about the team and now I can't remember. I'm sure it's going to come to me later. Anyway, so let's go over some of the products a little bit. So you're going to see me kind of go off camera a little bit just because I don't have anything in front of me to put anything on. So I'm going to grab some products and talk to you guys a little bit about the products. And then we will go into a little bit of information about the comp plan, and then we'll open it up for some questions. So this is how our makeup comes packaged. It has this gorgeous watercolor thing on it. There's lots of different sizes. Let me pick up some of my guys here. Lots of different sizes and whatnot. So here's how the foundation comes. For me, foundation is the #1 seller for me. Everybody wants to have great skin, and you would never know that underneath my foundation here, even though it looks like skin, right? It looks like I just have naturally nice skin. Well, I'm here to tell you I don't. I got rosacea, and you know, I used to have acne in high school, so I have like, you know, marks, and it's not good. So here's how our foundation comes individually. And I'm just going to open this up. I've had this since November, and I still have so much left. Okay, so don't let the little pan fool you, honey. This is 50% pigment. A little goes a long way. You really do not need a lot of this at all. I have videos showing you several different ways to apply it so you can get the right amount on your skin. Now that's the individual. We also have our foundations available in a 6-well palette. This is what this looks like. Now I have this because I do makeup sometimes, and also because I just like to have the colors, so when somebody says, oh, would this color go with this? I can be like, let me swatch that out for you. I can do that right now. So I like to have all the colors. So we have 12 colors of foundation. So as you can see, it's a huge variety. I mean, from the lightest of lights to the darkest of darks, we have golds, we have pink undertones, we have it all. So those are your choices to purchase it in a 6-well palette like that, or in a palette like this. Now I did find out recently, and I'm very excited about this, we are going to be getting mini foundations available to beauty guides, and they are going to come like this. Now this is our concealer. Sorry, hold on, I got a piece of fuzz in there. This is how our concealers come in the 6. You can also get these individually. Are we good? Are we good? I don't know, it froze up for a second. Okay, so concealers. These are our concealers, and they come individually, or they come in the 6-well pack. We are going to be getting mini foundations like this, because here's the thing. Most makeup artists mix the colors of foundation. So a lot of us, including myself, I'm between an olive 2 and an olive 4. So I can now purchase, as a beauty guide, I can purchase, I'm sorry, not yet, that's what's coming, a foundation palette similar to this, and it's also very affordable. So when you're first starting your business, you can get this little one until you can build up to get the bigger one. So that's coming, that's really exciting. Also, I don't know if you guys caught it in the group, but there is a very well-known celebrity makeup artist named Lottie. I highly suggest that you go to her website and look at her incredible portfolio. I mean, we're talking, she's probably done makeup for like half of Hollywood. It's insane. she is going to be creating a 6-well eyeshadow, excuse me, a 6-well eyeshadow palette exclusively for us, 2 of them, 2 different 6-well eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure if they're going to come like this. I just know they will contain 6 shadows each, and she is doing those custom for us, and the only way anybody can get their hands on them is through a beauty guide. So that is coming up very, very soon. So that's another exciting thing. So again, about the products, this is actually Dermacolor by Kryolan. So if you have ever, heard of that name, it's like any makeup artist that does makeup on celebrities and stuff is going to know what Kryolan is, Dermacolor. And our foundations are RCMA, and RCMA foundations are known as the world's best foundation and are used by makeup artists pretty much everywhere. The foundation is just really silky smooth. It's highly, highly pigmented. It's hypoallergenic. It's just amazing stuff. In fact, some people even notice their skin starts to improve after wearing it. It's a wax base, okay? So you need to kind of either work it into the skin, buff it into the skin, or warm it on the back of your hand a little bit before applying it so that it can soften, but it does really just create a flawless finish. And we have our powder. Let me find the powder. Hold on. Let me try to find a full powder because that one is almost done. Here we go. So here is our powder. This is another way that we stand apart. We have one powder. It's clear. It's a clear powder. It's no color. So you can use this powder on anybody, from the lightest of light to the darkest of darks. You could be straight from Africa and you put on your dark foundation, and this is the powder that you're going to set it with. It's a setting powder. It gives a nice matte finish to your face. If you have dry skin or a customer has dry skin, they can skip the powder and just do the foundation because it really truly does look like skin. In fact, this is the foundation that they put on men in movies and stuff because it looks like skin. We also are known as the no filter makeup because you truly don't need a filter when you wear it. Then we have our amazing blushes, and our blushes and powders come individually, or you can get them in this 3-well blush powder palette. Blushes fit in here. Also our bronzer and our white powder that I just showed you also fit in here. So what's really cool about our palettes is that on the back of them, there's this little hole. And you just take something. I'm just going to take this pen here. Let me hold it up. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't drop this. So you just take the hole and you can pop the little pans out. Do you see that? These are magnetic. So you can customize. You can buy the individual pieces and customize these however you want. So you can customize your foundations, you can customize this. So it really is so compact. So if you are doing like somebody's makeup, you don't have to carry around a whole case. Let me show you what this looks like. So this is 12 foundations, 6 blushes, 6 concealers, a couple other different powders, a lipstick thing. Oh, and we're coming out with tube lipsticks. So that looks like that. It is so compact. You can take, this is 12 foundations, 6 blushes, 3 eyeshadows, a 4-well lipstick thing, my concealers, and then 3 additional powders. What? Yes, seriously. So if you are a makeup artist or want to be one, this is the way to go. And our makeup artists are just in love with this packaging. It's so streamlined and you can pop stuff in and out. It's just really, really incredible. We just came out with our brushes. We have, let me grab a few of the brushes so you can see. And I will grab my old Smashbox brush here. So these are our brushes. As you can see, they're just gorgeous. They are large. They're all synthetic, so it's vegan. Here's our blush brush, or I'm sorry, our all-over face brush, and it is just incredibly soft. I mean, it's like silk. So this is my former favorite brush. This is my Smashbox brush. Smashbox is known, and I got these when I used to work at the Smashbox counter. Smashbox is known for their brushes. Their brushes are freaking amazing. So when I went to go try our new brushes, I was like, I don't know about all this. But let me show you the difference. First of all, this has a little bit more weight to it, so it just is easier to handle while you're doing somebody's makeup. Also, these do not shed. Really, Chelsea? Smashbox brushes do not shed. From the day you get them till the day whenever, they never lose a hair. Neither do these. I was so excited because I've tried other brushes before. I've tried MAC's, I tried Unique's brushes, I tried all these different brushes, and they shed, and it's so annoying because after you're done with your makeup, you have to go pick all these hairs off your face, or if you get them on your chest, it's just so annoying. So these brushes do not shed, and they're just precise. Like, look at my Smashbox brush. I have had it for a while, but do you see the difference here? And this is how the Smashbox brush comes. It's very fluffy, and this is just as soft, but look at how precise it is. It really allows you to really get a precise application of what you are doing. So our brushes really are incredible. So let me grab some of the skincare. This is how our skincare is packaged, and it's so nice because it's unisex. You know, a man would be perfectly fine having this in his shower. It does not look overly feminine. It doesn't look too manly. It's just the perfect blend of just simplicity and, you know, just clearly this is a top of the line product. So this is how our cleanser comes, and then our moisturizer and stuff like that come in these little pump things. Tons of product in here. This is our Sotox. It's a mushroom serum. I mean, so we've got stuff for everything. We've got dry skin cleanser moisturizer. We have oily skin cleanser moisturizer. We have serums for tightening and brightening. Our One Drop Wonder, which is just I can't even. It's just too much fabulousness. So we've got something for everybody with our skincare. Now our skincare is a little bit different than our makeup line because our skincare is made for us in-house. So it's actually a LimeLight product. And it is, I don't know if you guys can see this, paraben free. It is also Leaping Bunny certified, okay? So that's a pretty tough thing to get these days. I mean, you have to go through a lot of steps to prove that you have not tested on animals, and none of the ingredients have been tested on animals. So we are certified Leaping Bunny. Our makeup line is cruelty free, and I'm gonna explain to you in a second why we're not Leaping Bunny certified yet, but we are definitely, we're in the process of it basically, but I'm gonna explain more about that in just a second. Also, our skincare made with organic ingredients. You can get the ingredients breakdown on the website, so it's quick and easy for customers. If they're like, what is in this stuff, they can go check it out. So that is our skincare line. Now, what's cool about our makeup, oh, let me show you. This is our 10 Years Younger finishing spray and our primer. So you can see how generous the packaging is with this. So with our makeup line is a lot different than other makeup lines because it is comprised for us of the top sellers of the Alcone store that I was telling you about. So the Alcone store knew that they had the best makeup in their warehouse. Not in a department store, not in a drugstore, in their warehouse. So they decided rather than coming up with all their own makeup right off the bat, they were going to partner with existing top sellers of Alcone to create the LimeLight makeup line. So our foundations are CMA. Our concealers are Kryolan Dermacolor. And when I say they are the actual real product just in our packaging. Our blush is NARS Blush. Our primer and finishing spray, the black and white bottles that I just showed you, those are by Skindinavia. Now you might not be recognizing some of these names, that's okay, just trust me, this is what the celebrity makeup artists have been using for decades, so it's already proven product that works. Our brushes are made for us by Dillium Tools. Our eyeshadows and pan lipsticks are made for us by Il Makiage, and then we have a couple other brands that are actually so big that corporate won't tell us who they are, because of course we don't want to damage, you know, because like our blushes are $20 and NARS blush is $36. So we don't want to go around saying, hey, we have NARS blush for $20, because that could negatively affect the relationship that we have with them, and we want to keep these relationships really strong and really good. So that's why you don't really see this in writing. We just say it kind of, you know, person to person, because we don't want to step on these companies' toes. We're so appreciative that we're able to work with them in such a way. So we like to keep it really classy and not be like, oh, well, you know, our makeup is this and our makeup is that. Our makeup is absolutely amazing. And we have more stuff coming. Our mascara has the fibers in the mascara. I have a step-by-step tutorial, but it goes on like mascara. You don't even need a tutorial because it's mascara. And it is buildable. You can add extra length, you know, but it leaves everything really smooth, and it's not fuzzy. You don't get fuzzy lashes with our mascara. Our eyeliner pen, which is currently out of stock, but will be coming back shortly. Look at the tip on this thing. Seriously, that's what I did my little wingies here today with. Just amazing products. And the price point on our products is perfect. It's high-end quality stuff with a reasonable price point. Our mascara, $18. Our eyeliner pen, also $18. Our glosses are $18. Our skincare is in the $20 range. Our body care is in the $20 to $30 range. So very, very affordable prices. And I can tell you, from coming from a previous company where the prices were actually higher, my customers have been so pleased to have the top quality products with the lower price point, so they can get more stuff, more bang for their buck. Okay. Oh, and I'll show you real quick too, just so you can see the packaging, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, packaging is very important. So here's how our lip glosses come packaged with bling on it. How cute is that? This is our color Bliss. It looks orange in the tube, but it's actually just a clear shimmer. It's absolutely gorgeous. So these are our glosses. They're very beautiful and sparkly. Let me tell you, ladies see this, and it has the mirror. Ladies see this packaging and they have to have it. Like, it's like, oh, shiny object syndrome. They gotta have this. And then our enduring lip colors are in these gorgeous tubes. This is our color called Cupcake. And it goes on like a lip gloss, but it's a liquid lipstick. I have on the enduring lip color. This is Cupcake. I have on Cherry Pie. So you can see it's a matte finish. It's a liquid lipstick, and it's very long wearing. I put this on like 4 or 5 hours ago, and it's still going strong. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about, oh, and one last thing. When you become a beauty guide, that also entitles you to get a professional account at the Alcone store, the online store. So if you ever do need to buy other stuff, like maybe you need a travel makeup bag, or you need some palettes, or you need something like that, you can go on there and you're going to get a 15% discount, which most people have to prove that they are actually in the industry to get that kind of discount. So it's a great thing to be able to have that on hand so that you can get any extras that you need. Oh, also, we have sample packs that we can buy. There are 30 packs in here, and these packages are $3 or $4. So you can afford to get lots of samples. We have samples of every single piece of our skincare except for our One Drop Wonder. So we have all of our skincare in samples like this. And they're flat, so they mail easily. They're not complicated. You know, you don't have to buy anything extra. They come ready to go, and they're super, super affordable. So that's another perk. I just can't. It's just so much good stuff. So much amazing stuff. The products are incredible. So let's dig into the comp plan for just a minute, and then we will go into some questions, you know, whatever you guys may have. Okay, so comp plan. I will tell you, I have been in I've been in a handful of direct sales companies. And the products can be great, but if the comp plan isn't great, it's just not going to work. I call it a fatal flaw. Almost every company that I have ever been a part of has had a fatal flaw in their comp plan. And what that means is, okay, take for instance, Unique. When I worked there, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. But as I started ranking up and my leaders started building very deep, I started losing big chunks of commission simply for building leaders. And I just didn't think that was fair. I don't think that it's fair to penalize people for building leaders underneath of them. Even if you're building stronger leaders than yourself, you shouldn't be penalized for that. So, that really bothered me a lot, that the more leaders I was building, the lower my paycheck would be. It just not okay. And then with It Works, great comp plan, and they have some pretty incredible products as well. But they did have some problems with their comp plan as well. Again, they had that takeaway. So as you promoted, if anybody under you was promoting faster, you would lose a huge chunk of money. Huge. I don't like to lose money. I don't like that at all. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like to lose money. So for me, when I found when I started looking into the LimeLight comp plan, it's actually structurally built very much like It Works, just there's some different requirements. So I grasped it right away. I was like, oh, I recognize this. Okay, yes, I totally get this. So anyways, the comp plan has no takeaways. No takeaways. So as you're building your business, you get paid more and more and more and more and more, regardless of if you have a leader spring up under you and you're the same, or you're, like you could actually have somebody under you promoting faster than you, and you will not lose money. So that is incredible. I don't really know of any other comp plans that pay out in the way that LimeLight pays out. I have some girls on the team that literally, when they see how much they're getting paid, are in tears, because they have put work in at other companies and were not getting paid what they were worth. So to be able to see the excitement and the joy of these women, it's truly life-changing. This company can absolutely change your life. So I'm sure, if you guys, hey, beauty guides, if you guys want to share some of your stories about, how much better the pay is, or just that basically we get paid a whole lot more with less team and less sales. So it's just kind of a no-brainer. If you want to get into the nitty-gritty details of the compensation plan, there's a file here in the group, a printable chart, and I have a full breakdown of the compensation plan, as well as Taylor. Taylor, she made a comp plan video, so there's a lot of comp plan videos out there. I would encourage you to print out that chart and sit down and watch the comp plan videos, just whatever one you choose, and follow along. It's a little bit too much for me to go into detail right now, but I just want you guys to understand how incredible the comp plan is. It's just phenomenal, and like I said, it encourages leaders. You never have anything taken away. In fact, you are given more when you are building leaders. And the company even respects the fact that when you start building a team, it takes away from your own business. It takes away from your ability to have as many parties if you're out helping your team do parties, or if you're online and you're coaching on the phone and you're doing all this stuff. It takes away from your business. It takes your time away from building your business as far as sales and stuff like that. So they actually put things in place, bonuses and our enhanced commissions, so that your girls, as they're building and making sales, that actually counts. It's credited to you. You actually are credited a portion of that, because they recognize the fact that you as a leader need to be supported while you're building your team, and you can't effectively coach and build your team 100% if you're distracted by you're not taking away from your own business, or going to a party and helping them and then trying to figure out how to divvy up the sales or whatever. So that kind of eliminates it. The compensation plan thoroughly not only fixes everything wrong that I've ever seen with comp plans, but it is so generous, and it's very thoughtful. They put thought into it. They didn't just look at the numbers, They put themselves into our shoes and said, what would help me? What would motivate me as a beauty guide to sell more or to build more? What would that motivation look like? And then they did it. So the comp plan is absolutely insanely incredible. My team is selling about, the month before last, my team sold about what we were selling at my previous company, and I'm making 6 to 7 times the amount of money that I was making there. So trust me, the comp plan is flippin' amazing. It's absolutely genius the way they have it laid out for us to make lots and lots of money. So let me think if there's anything else that you guys would want to know. We have 5 different fast start bonuses. And if you miss one, you can earn the next one. Our leadership bonuses start at the mid-range, at the executive level, at lead director, and that is a $500 monthly bonus. At star director, you get a $750 monthly bonus. At senior director, you get a $1,000 monthly bonus. So when you're looking at bonuses, because I was with It Works, I earned a $10,000 bonus. But $10,000, they pay it out over over 2 years. And they paid me $400 a month on top of my commissions. And that was my $10,000 bonus, and it was paid out over 2 years. And I didn't requalify. I think it was like 3 months later, I didn't requalify as my rank, and I lost the whole bonus. So I don't think that's fair. I worked my butt off to earn that bonus. I didn't think it was fair that I got it taken away from me. And also, $400 a month, after 2 years, it's done. So some people, they get into a business and they stick with it for 10, 15 years. So after that $400 a month is done, you can't ever earn it again. So our company gives it to you monthly. So you can just continue to earn that, for as long as you're maintaining your rank and you're with the company. So it's absolutely fantastic. So anyways, I hope that gave you guys a really good introduction to the company, the products, how amazing it is over here. The culture is incredible. So I would like to open it up for some questions. If you have a question, please just comment below, and either I will answer it here live or one of our team will answer it. And then I will also, after this is over, I will also open up an additional Q&A thread in case there are any unanswered questions that we can help you with. So I'm just going to give it a second because I have a little bit of a lag here, and so it takes a good minute or two for me to see the comments after you post it. And I am going to go grab some water really quick. I should have thought about that, but I didn't. Hold on, I'm getting some water. Oh, much better. Okay. What is that? Oh, my hair bags. I just did my friend's hair, so that's all my hair supplies. Okay, Sarah, what are you saying? You failed so bad at trying to sell Unique. You had 2 customers the whole time, and you're scared that would happen with LimeLight. Okay, so here's the deal with that. For one thing, it's like comparing apples to oranges. A lot of people struggled with Unique, and that's one of the reasons why I had to leave, was because my team was struggling so bad. I mean, it was like pulling teeth just to sell a single foundation. The price point is really high for the amount of product that you're getting. We just don't have that here, and our products speak for themselves. A lot of people that were struggling to sell over there come over here and they're selling a lot. It is a little bit of a different culture here too, because you're not going to be asked to make a list of 100 people that you know and go contact them. You're not going to be asked to contact strangers. You're not going to be asked to copy and paste a message to 20 of your closest friends. We don't do that here. So there is a little bit of an adjustment period for some people because they're used to that hard-hitting, scammy kind of stuff. So when they come over here, and I teach completely opposite. I teach you to bring the business to you. I teach how to, get people interested in what you're doing on social media and stuff like that. So for some people, there's a little bit of a transition because they're used to that in-your-face kind of sales, and well, I'm not. I don't teach that, and LimeLight doesn't like that either. LimeLight is no spam. We don't post in groups. We don't make spammy posts. We don't bug our friends. So sometimes there's a little bit of a transition period to get that ball rolling, and that's okay. And then once that ball is rolling, then we pick up steam. But most people, I'm finding that they're able to just sell right off the bat because the products are unbelievable. And once people find out that this is the same makeup that is used on celebrities, and we have pictures that we can show, they want it. They're like, oh my gosh, what is this? And us ladies, we love our makeup. So Unique is more like on the scale of like a Mary Kay or an Avon, and Unique actually didn't even start by selling makeup. They sold shoe jewelry and boot socks and magnetic nail polish. That's how they got their start. Then they stumbled on the fiber mascara, started selling that. It took off, so then they started doing the whole mineral makeup thing. But Alcone is different because they have already been in this industry for 65 years, and now they have this LimeLight branch of their store, an opportunity for all of us to be able to have a piece of the pie and be a part of this amazing new thing. This has never been done before in direct sales, the way that LimeLight is approaching this. So it's really, really a great opportunity. Are there any tips? I see Stephanie. Are there any tips on how to sell successfully and maybe tips on how to make videos? Oh, girl. Yes, absolutely. I have tons of information out there. I just did a hugely long team call, I think about 3 weeks ago, on exactly how to do videos, what to do exactly, like laid it out step by step. So yeah, training, you're going to be walked through. It's like a roadmap. Our toolbox, I'm sure some of the girls can comment below. I set up our toolbox so that it's duplicable. So that when you sign somebody up, even if you just signed up yesterday and have no clue what you're doing, you can give them access to the toolbox. And it just walks you through everything. There's a 5-day certification, and then after that we have all sorts of resources below that. It covers everything. Even like our lovely Michelle, she made a top 10 things to do when you sign somebody up. So you have it all, everything is right there, and you can just walk yourself through it, everything. So a lot of times when people come, and also the way I teach is to help you learn how to find it. If you come to me with a question and I know it's answered somewhere else, I'll explain to you how to find it, because it's so important for you to be confident that you can know where everything is, not for me just to be your source of answers all the time. And yes, it takes longer that way. Sure, I could answer that question for you right now, we're done. But no, I want to take the time to explain to you where it's located, why it's located there, and how to find it, so that later on, you know, if you have that question come up again, you know exactly where to go. You see what I'm saying? So it takes a little bit more time up front to set all this stuff up, but it makes our team run smoothly and efficiently, and it helps you guys so that when you guys have somebody new come on board, the training is taken care of. You know, we're building our businesses, so we are here for support and guidance. We support each other, we guide each other, but the training, that's something that you're going to do on your own time, because we have it all set up and streamlined in a format that can work for anybody. Okay, so yes, we are a no tagging team group. That is not something that LimeLight does. That's just something I do, because I want you guys to be proactive about your business and come to the group. Check out the post. When you get a notification, go look at it. It's your business, not mine. I'm not going to spend my day tagging you, tagging my team and stuff, because we are professional businesswomen in LimeLight, and our team is professional businesswomen and men. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous to sit there and tag people for something that they need to come find out on their own. We do tag people if they're having difficulty finding something and they're like, hey, where is this? We'll be like, oh, I'll tag you. But we never use tagging as a form of communication, because, like I said, it's your business. When you join the Star Builders, it's your business. Like I said, we're here to guide and support you, but you got to do that. You got to take the actions. We're not going to work for you. This is not like your regular direct sales business. Yes, and there's no pressure. I'm not going to contact you. None of these girls below here, they're not going to contact you and be like, oh, where's your $300 in sales? Well, you really need to have $500 in this month, or oh, this, blah, blah. No, we do not do that. In fact, we probably will not contact you at all. We are here, and if you need help, come to us. Tell us you need help. Then we will do whatever it takes to help you. Seriously. Whether that's a phone call, whether that's a coaching session, whether that's a here, this document, here, watch this video, whatever it is. We have tons of resources that we will help you with, but we're not going to come knocking down your door. If you want it, you got to let us know. Kind of like we won't know that you need help unless you tell us. So yeah, that's kind of how we operate. Angela Troy Blair. A lot of times in direct sales, they have team groups. And when somebody posts something, usually like, some of the higher up leaders, everybody will tag their teams, and it just becomes comment upon comment of tagging people, and so then people's phones are being blown up with notifications in the middle of the day. Maybe they're trying to work, maybe they're at their son's softball game, and they're being tagged and all this stuff to go look at. We don't do that. It's completely unnecessary. It's completely unprofessional. In my opinion, it's kind of rude to just be tagging people like that unless they ask to be tagged, just because they need to go, everybody has different schedules, and if I'm tagging you in something in the middle of the day, maybe the way you run your business is you go check the group late at night, after everything's taken care of, and you check the group late at night, or maybe your way to do it is to check it in the morning. I don't want to bug you. I don't want to call your attention away from your son's softball game or call your attention away from work to come look at something that you could probably look at later. I think there's been maybe 1 or 2 times, like in this video here, I said tag your people that would be interested. But as far as our training group goes, we really just don't do it. It's completely unnecessary. If you want to run your business, you run your business. I'm not going to be tapping on your shoulder telling you what to do. I'm not your boss. I'm just here to guide and support. Anybody else? Yes, everything's at your own pace. This is no pressure. If you want to hit the ground running, trust me, I will run with you. I will, I promise. And we have people on the team that will run with you. And then we have other people who join as just kind of a side gig, and they're taking their time. And that's okay, because guess what? It's your business. You do what you want to do. We're here to support and guide, but it's you. You have to take the reins and run your business. Oh, fees. Yes, we do have a $75 annual fee. So seriously, don't even worry about that, because that's a whole year from now. The day you sign up, you don't have to worry about that for a whole year. And let me tell you, if you're not making $75 a year in your business, girls, you know how I finish that sentence. And $9.99 a month for a website fee. I am actually a huge fan of that, because it allows us all to contribute a little bit, and that keeps our price point low. It also prevents people from joining just for the kit or for the discount. A lot of people they go, oh, you can order wholesale, you get 20% off, and then all of a sudden they think they just want to join just so they can get a discount. No. We have a $9.99 website fee and a $75 annual fee. So the annual fees and the website fees, trust me, you want these in a business. It keeps the riffraff out. It keeps away the people who just want to sign up for the discount. We do not do that. We want you to run a business at your own pace, but we do want you to be actively running your business. And the $75 annual fee clears out the people that really aren't in it for the right reasons, because if they don't pay it, their account's done. Website fee. If you don't pay it, you won't lose your business for 4 months. So if you decide you don't want to pay it, you won't have a website, nobody will be able to order from you, but you can skip that for up to 4 months. On that 4th month, if you still don't pay, you will be shut down and you won't be able to sign up again for 6 months. So, like I said, I love the fact that we have fees. Some people, it freaks out because they haven't been successful in business, so then they start thinking, gosh, I'm barely making 20 bucks a month. 10 bucks a month, that sounds like a lot. But trust me, you're going to make so much money here that $9.99 a month really isn't going to be that big of a deal. We do not, yes, Annabelle is correct, we do not go inactive. Our $300 qualifications in order for you to be considered qualified or active, or however you want to say it, that is strictly if you are wanting to be paid on your downline. If you do not have a downline and you're just like in your first $1,000 of sales and stuff like that, it really doesn't make any difference. You're going to make the same amount of money. People do like to go a little faster, so you want to bump that up, but nothing happens. If you don't hit $300, you don't lose your business. Nothing happens. If you have a team, you won't be paid on your downline. But if you have a team and you are running your business in this fashion, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get $300 in sales. And we have lots of sales meetings and talks about how to get more sales. So that really shouldn't be a problem. And if it is, then we'll get on the phone and we'll talk about that and figure out. And I like to figure out the root of the problem. I will never send anyone away with the whole, well, you just need to talk to more people. Well, you just need to have more online parties. Well, you just need to do. No, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Why? Where's the struggle coming from? I coach very holistically. My girls can talk about that in the comments below. But I coach very holistically, meaning we talk about our mindset. We talk about life things, life choices, ways to look at things differently, ways to enhance our everyday life. So the things that you learn while you're on the team are things that apply to just making your life better in general. It's not just only business, only sales. We talk about, just raising our vibrations and, just becoming better people. Lots of self-development with us. Lots and lots of self-development with the Star Builders. I don't know what the other teams do as far as that goes, but I know that's how I coach. I coach very holistically. If there's a problem with your business, it might not even be your business. It could be a mental block that you have, something that happened or something, your expectations or worries or fears. So that's what we need to address. Not have more parties, not talk to more people. No, we need to address what your personal block is. Yes, we would never make you feel bad for not getting sales. It's your business. So anyways, I hope this is all, resonating with you guys, and you guys are starting to understand the power of this company, and not only this company, but this team. This is an incredible group of ladies and gentlemen, incredible, and they all contribute. We all contribute, we all add, we all do stuff, whether that's answering questions behind the scenes, whether it's answering your zip code, when you guys post what zip code you're in, the whole team jumps in and gives you that answer. And it's like that in our training group as well. Everybody's just helpful, and there's no negativity, there's no drama, none whatsoever. It's just all just good-hearted people that are all just, it's, what it is? It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, I can finally relax and focus on what I need to focus on, and that is building my business, not focusing on drama, not focusing on who's telling who what and what this person's doing and this person isn't getting, no, there is none of that. So that way you can focus completely on building your business. There we go. Okay. Okay, so how we get paid once a month, and that gets deposited onto our commissions card. I know when we all kind of migrated over during that big migration back in November, they were talking about possibly paying us weekly on our personal commissions. I haven't really heard anything about that. We get paid really well, so being paid monthly is kind of fine. I actually prefer it that way, because I know when I was being paid every 3 hours or whatever, it was so broken down and fragmented. It didn't really, even though I would have $200 or $300 streaming in throughout the month, or $500 or whatever it was, when you have $500 coming in, $20 here, $30 there, and then you're putting it in your gas tank, you're buying kids lunch, it never really feels like you're earning a whole lot of money. You know what I mean? So being paid monthly really allows that to accrue. And we also have online parties to where people can place orders through your party, and our parties last 28 days. People can place orders through your parties, and you can earn hostess rewards. And that allows you to have an unending stream of makeup and skincare, so you can meet all your own needs with your freebies. Or sell them and keep the cash. Either way you want to do it. Our parties are 28 days, and then, yeah, we earn the hostess rewards, and our hostess rewards go up to 25%. So if you have a party over that 28 days and you generate $1,300 in sales, that's $450 or $460 in free makeup and skincare. So my sales are usually in that range and higher. So I get to enjoy a $400 shopping spree at the beginning of every month. So it is really nice. Yes, whoever added you to this group, whoever your original contact person was, that's who you're going to sign up with. I know sometimes you kind of connect with people in this group and you kind of build relationships with people, and other people are answering your questions. But that's the beauty of this group, is that we're all here to help. But yes, you do need to sign up with whoever your original contact person was. And once you're signed up, you are going to be, I froze. Oh no, I'm back. Okay. You're going to be given the same training regardless of who you sign up with. So signing up with certain people is not going to really have much bearing on your business. So make sure that you are connecting back with the person that signed you into this group that you joined with. And that is also to maintain integrity and so that people feel safe. So when you want to add your potential to this group, there is no worry whatsoever that they're going to connect with somebody else, or somebody else on this team is going to create a friendship and try to get them to sign up with them. We do not operate that way. And, there's a lot of bad habits that people bring over from other teams, so sometimes we kind of have to go, okay, it's not how we do things here, but this group needs to be a safe place that you can add your potentials to find information without the fear of them signing up somewhere else. So yes, we are very, very, that's very strict. That is very, very important. You you get with, regardless of if you've made friends with somebody else or whatever, you got to get with the person that added you to this group or that you connected with, you know. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of the questions. Thank you guys, team. Do you see how wonderful this is? I'm answering these questions and I see my girls, you know, the star builders down there answering questions. It's just so nice that we can all contribute and help, because it takes the pressure off of everybody else. There are probably people, potential beauty guides, watching this right now, participating in the conversation, and the person who added them to this group might not even be able to make it tonight. But yet here we are able to all help each other out. I just love it. I just love, love, love our culture, not only with the company, but within our team as well. Yes, it's called LimeLight Palooza, not convention. Ours is LimeLight Palooza. Last year it was Summit. This year it's LimeLight Palooza, and it is going to be in Orlando, August 19th and 20th. Prices currently are $199 for a ticket. That's $199. And next month, I do believe they're going up to $249. So if you're thinking that you might want to make that happen, definitely the sooner the better. There's going to be some incredible, not only are all the top leaders going to be there for you to meet and pick their brains, whatever. I'll be there. I've already got my ticket. But there's going to be some incredible speakers. I mean, we're talking about, like, I can't even remember her name right now, but this woman, she's like a mentor to Oprah. She's like, she's like a life coach for Oprah. You know, we're talking about some really high caliber, you know, self-development and makeup artistry. You're not going to find this with any other company. You're just not. It's not just a bunch of people getting up going, yay, here's how you get more sales. You just talk to 100 people. No, you're going to get some serious nitty-gritty training, inspiration, motivation, and not just for your business, but for your whole life. You know, and that's important too. Like that, our culture is about maintaining the integrity in the class throughout everything that you do and approaching your business and your life with that integrity in class. Any other questions? Does anybody else have any questions? Sorry, I'm looking for questions. Look it's already 57 minutes. We made it. I said it would be about an hour, so that is amazing. And don't forget, guys, this is going to stay right here. So you can always direct, you know, if you had somebody that wasn't able to make it on tonight, and this, I'm talking to you existing beauty guys. If you had somebody that is interested and wasn't able to make it tonight, they can watch this later. So, Angela Troy Blair, yes, you can add your husband. I just signed my fiance up a couple months ago, and he is killing it. The skincare is fantastic. The men are loving it. We have a ton of men. We have family. I signed up my fiance as well as my stepdad because he's been taking the makeup to his office. Just taking my excess stock to his office and selling it. He's like, I just need to sign up. I'm like, you sure do. Same thing with my fiance. He's great with the one-on-one sales. I do more social media, but he's really great with the one-on-one sales. So he's been, you know, working on selling our stock and stuff like that. So yes, absolutely, you can sign up your spouse. There's 2 different times to do it. I have a video addressing that. You can either do it right when you sign up, and that has its pros and cons, or you can, I think that you should wait till you're a star beauty guide, and that's the best time to add your significant other. I waited until I was lead director to add my fiance. I knew I could, but I wanted to be strategic about it because I knew that once I signed him up, I was going to want to help him really build his business. So I wanted to make sure that all my ducks were in a row and that all of my team was being totally taken care of before I kind of added that extra work on for us. But he is now retired. He actually was able to quit his job. We bought 2 cars last month. We got 2 cars, 2 months ago. 2 new vehicles for our family. So yeah, this is definitely a family affair. I definitely encourage you to add your significant other. Megan, there's not really any restrictions. You know, the thing is they really don't put restrictions on us, except for branding. you can't just go and make whatever graphic you want, because our branding is very specific. It has to be classy. It has to be the image of LimeLight. So the corporate does give us graphics. We can do our own before and afters. It just can't have lots of crazy font on it. You know, it needs to be kept very classy. And then if you do have pictures that you've made with the actual products on it, you can just send them over to artwork request. Oftentimes, if it's not approved, they will remake it in their desired manner for you. Or they'll send back and say, oh no, you need to use this font, or oh, this is too big, or whatever. And our corporate office is so small, like you get to know everybody on a first name basis. I'll be like, oh, go email Tim about that. Oh, you need to call and talk to Catherine. You know, so, and you girls know who I'm talking about with Tim and Catherine. So it's just a really nice family kind of atmosphere. No samples are included in the new kits as far as I know. And yes, our samples do go on back order quite often. The cool thing about our back orders is they really don't last too long. Definitely not like months and months stretches like some other companies. Our skincare samples, when we get them in stock, I bought 3 of every kind, or maybe even 4. And even now, when I need a little bit of a filler item to place my order to get it, bump it up to a certain dollar amount or whatever, I throw a couple of samples in there. Last time our samples went out of stock, they were out of stock for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then we got them back in. So they come and go, because they're a very popular item, very popular. So if I am the one that added you to the group, and I'm your contact person, you're just going to head on over to, actually, you know what, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want anybody to get confused and go to my link when you should be signing up with your person. So if I added you to this group, just send me a PM if you're interested in joining, and I will send you the direct link to sign up with me. And same thing with everybody else. If you are wanting to join, send them a private message, whoever added you, and they will give you their personal link to sign up. Oh, and another thing too that I love about this company is our founder, Michelle Millardy-Gay. She is so incredible about keeping us in the loop about everything. We're never left wondering, well, when is this happening, or what's going on here? I mean, sometimes they don't give us exact dates. Like, they were reformulating our eyeshadows. They didn't really give us a date. They just said, you know, maybe summerish, kind of. But they let us know why, and they let us know where they are in the process. Whether that's a picture that they share in our group saying, look at the new lipsticks are coming along really great, here's some colors. Or whether it's, you know, hey, this item is on back order and here's why. You know, here's what's going on with this. And they keep, I mean, seriously, how often do we get emails, girls? Like, we get 2 to 3 a week. Just with updates on where everything is at and the future of the company, where we're going, what is going on. Like when we were going through all this shipping stuff, it was crazy. And then a whole bunch of our stuff went on back order because we couldn't keep up. But she kept us in the loop, and we all supported each other through that time. Nobody got, you know, and like I said, a lot of people left because they couldn't handle the growing pains. But the ones that stayed, we're here and we're growing, and, you know, we get to be at the top of this amazing company. Christy, oh, thank you so much. I normally do not like do this kind of stuff. I'm normally a very laid back, hair down kind of girl. But I was doing a retro tutorial today about a retro look, so I thought, you know, I'm just going to go for it and do the hair and everything. Okay, so hurry up and get your questions in. I am going to wrap this up because I don't want to take any more of your time. I'm sure you guys have things to do. If anybody's concerned about leaving their company or wanting to know what to say, or, oh my gosh, I'm afraid. First of all, we don't really deal with fear. Like, we don't operate from a place of fear. I'll just put that out there. We have training about this as well. We don't do things in a negative way. We do everything from a positive, grateful, thankful, you know, position. So we don't really, there's really no fear. It's just learning things and getting experience with this. So I do have a very informative video on YouTube, and you can find any of my videos. Just look up my name, Chelsie Kenyon, spelled just the way it is here on Facebook. And I have a whole video, and I think I posted it in here as well, and it's called How to Switch Direct Sales Businesses, and it just lays it out there for you. It tells you exactly what to say, and kind of what people's perception is going to be and how to just deal with the whole process. So I would encourage you to watch that video. We do not have PayPal at this time. I did hear that that is on the to-do list though. So, but right now we do accept all major credit cards, including American Express. And as far as PayPal goes, my back? Okay. As far as PayPal goes, if you have a PayPal account, you can actually get a PayPal credit card sent to you completely free of charge. So that way, if you do have funds available in your PayPal account, you can pay for it with your PayPal credit card. Quick and easy. So if that's your challenge, then there's a way around that. Just contact PayPal if you have to call them or whatever. Tell them that you want the PayPal credit card, and that will give you credit card-like access to your funds available on PayPal. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for sticking around for this. I know it was very long, a lot of information. You might even need to come back later and watch it again, maybe take some notes if there was, it's just a lot of information. I know that you're not going to probably be able to absorb all of it at once. So I encourage you to rewatch it. And thank you again so much for taking the time to meet with us and hang out with us and learn a little bit about this company, because it really, really is just amazing. It's just an amazing opportunity, and I really hope that you will take the leap and join us, whether that's tomorrow, whether that's a month from now, that's up to you. But I hope that you will take that chance on yourself and give yourself that new opportunity to not only grow an amazing business, but to grow as a person, and to be willing to be coachable and learn and grow, because this is unlike any other direct sales business that you will have or will be a part of or have been a part of. Okay, so I leave you with that, and check out this whole group. If you haven't had time yet, go down, look through the posts, look through the comments. We chat through these comments all the time, so even though it looks like a singular post about one topic, sometimes we go into more topics and more detail in the comments. So definitely read through the comments, check out the files, and get with the person who added you to this group. And feel free to ask questions or whatever else you want in here. Okay, guys, sayonara!